You know the difference between replying and commenting to a post that you've done in your LinkedIn feed. Hey, this is Brenda Meller, and it's pretty important that you understand the distinction. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through and show you the difference between replying to someone versus commenting in your own thread and why it's important. So let's get started. So I'm going to show you two different examples here. One is I'm going to start from the homepage feed in general and show you the difference. And then I'm going to also go into my activity feed to show you a recent post. So in the homepage feed, you'll notice there's a variety of posts from different people in your network that you're connected with, that you're following, or that network connections are interacting with as well. Now I'm going to use an example here of Jihan. I refer to who as G. And she did a post today about, do you consider yourself happy, positive, or a mix of, or rarely either? Underneath her post, you can see there's a box that says add a comment. Now, underneath that, you might see comments from people that are already made. And you're going to notice, like here, for example, David commented on the post and Jihan replied. So her reply is actually nested underneath that. Now, what happens when you reply is the person will get notified. In this case, David would get notified that Jihan replied to his comment. Now, if G instead had just gone into the comment box and said the same thing, thanks for sharing this feedback, David wouldn't know because he's one of the commenters on this post in general. So it's really important if you want the person who's commenting on your post to see your reply, to reply underneath them. And you can see there's a little reply link here. When you type that in, you're going to notice a box will pop up. Sometimes the name will appear. It's fine to leave it in there. It's like a double notification. They'll get notification and they'll also see a tag or a mention coming into their notifications. Sometimes it won't, and that's okay because we'll still get the nested reply underneath it. Now, when I'm referring to notifications, I'm referring to this bell icon. So in your top menu bar where it says home, my network, jobs, messaging, notifications, if I click right now on notifications, I'm going to see a variety of things that are happening in here. And this is almost like LinkedIn is serving up on a silver platter a bunch of things it thinks I should take action on. Now, in some case, it's engagement with my posts, my replies, my comments. For example, Raymond liked my comment. So I'm seeing that notification. I see other times people commenting on my posts and my notifications. So one and others saying, I'll definitely have to check that out. So I'm seeing that inside there. Sometimes we're going to see where people will reply back to us in the notifications as well. That's why it's really important that we are going underneath and we're not just adding an additional comment to the original thread, but we're replying to comments underneath. So I'm going to go to my activity feed right now, and I'm going to show you what I'm referring to here. I'm going down to the activity section. I'm going to click on posts. And I'm just going to look at the post that I did yesterday. I started to do a weekly event post a while back, and I did this yesterday on Monday. So you can see underneath this post, it's already gotten really good engagement. I'm going to click on 24 comments to see what the comments are to start with. Now you'll see when I do that, I do get the commenting box. Now, if I wanted to, I could comment under my own post. Not really a rationale to do this or to not. If there's something additionally you'd like to add, you can certainly do so in there, but I usually wait until someone else has commented on my post to do so. Now, underneath the post, I see that people have, when they add their comment, it then becomes a comment underneath the post. Now, you can see here, if I click on see previous reply, I clicked on reply to Mindy. That in turn will notify Mindy that Brenda Meller replied to your comment, right? And then Mindy in turn replied to me. So when she does that, I get notified that she replied to my comment as well. Now, if I had mistakenly gone into here and said, thanks, Mindy, for your support, and I posted it here as a comment, Mindy would not get notified. She won't see it in her notifications, and she might not even spend the time looking through all the other comments. Both from an etiquette standpoint, we might have missed the mark, and also from an engagement standpoint, it's not going to send her that notification. Okay, so again, to summarize, the difference between a reply and a comment in your feed, a comment is like a level one underneath the post. It's original comments being done. And a reply would be almost like a nested comment. So you're replying back to someone else's comment on there. Do try to keep in mind that any touch point on a LinkedIn post, whether it's a reply, a comment, a reaction, anything that is being done with that post, engagement is going to get you more engagement. It's going to get you more views because every time someone engages with your post, LinkedIn will push it out to the homepage feed again. So you'll get more and more impressions. And this post you can see in just one day has already generated 840 impressions. So that's the difference between a reply and a comment as it relates to views and impressions. It's important to understand that distinction as well. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did enjoy this tip, I'd love it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get more fabulous LinkedIn tips like these. Thank you and have a great day.